We all know having a good shooting form is very important. So today, I've gathered NBA's top 25 players to see which one really has the best shooting form. And so for each player, I'm going to be testing their form on 3 things. How straight are their arms when shooting? How good is the follow through on their shot? And last of all, how good can I shoot with the player's form? All right, starting off, we got my boy Jiren Jackson. He honestly has kind of a weird form because he's a 2-motion shooter. Here's a clip of his form.
At the end of the day, it's what he is, what he does.
Honestly, it doesn't look too hard to replicate, so let's try it out and see how good his form is, and also see how it looks on the aspect meter. Because throughout this video, I'm either going to be impressed with the player's form or not impressed. Okay. I'm not going to lie, first shot, that felt a little weird. And second shot, it still felt a little off. First make with Jiren Jackson's form, honestly, it doesn't even feel that bad. I just personally am not a 2-motion shooter, so it's a bit weird. With that said, Jiren Jackson's form, I was not really that impressed with. Player number 24, Tyrese Haliburton. Honestly, I just looked at his shooting form.
6. Haliburton for 3.
Honestly, it's a weird form because he holds the ball like in front of him and then twists it kind of like while shooting it. It's a weird form. Honestly, I really don't think I'm going to like this one. And I definitely don't think it's going to be in the top 5 shooting form for this video. Because by the end of this video, I will be picking my top 5 personal forms I like the most. But let's try it. Let's test it out anyway. I'm trying to think how to shoot like that. This is going to be weird. It's that. Oh, okay. Honestly, that wasn't that bad. It felt really weird. It probably looked really weird too. But I felt like that was pretty good. So we're going to practice that. So I went on here to practice this form and get it down as best as possible for around the next 20 minutes. But this shooting form is absolutely terrible. And I honestly suck at shooting with this form, so it is definitely not impressed. Number 23, the big Karl Anthony Towns, okay? Honestly, his form is pretty solid. I just looked at a video, and honestly, I think his form is something like this. He kind of brings the ball with his main elbow out a bit and goes like this, shoots above his head. So honestly, I think we'll be able to get this form down pretty quick and judge and see if I like it or not. You know, if it's a good shooting form. Okay. I know that was an air ball, but I felt like I got the form pretty good on that. I don't know. I feel like that was pretty good. Okay, so on these 2 shots, please do not mind my feet. Honestly, I don't know what I was thinking with my feet. The form was good, but I don't know what's happening with the feet. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. His form is definitely different, but I think a little getting used to, and honestly, that's a very solid form. Even though his elbow is out, so his arms aren't that straight, it is still a pretty solid form. That was pretty good. Let's see number 22. LaMelo Ball, number 22. The reason I'm smiling so much is because we all already know his form. Like, let's be honest. That boy just be going like that. He'd just be chucking it up. He literally shoots half of his shots like one leg. Honestly, LaMelo is such a still high school player, meaning that his form is very out of the ordinary. So this form would be a bit of a freestyle, but definitely impressed because of how he can knock down shots with this weird and out of ordinary form. Victor Wembanyama. You know, he's 7'4", but his shooting form is a little bit odd. I can't lie. Because he brings it from down below and shoots it really above over his head. I don't know how anyone's blocking that. So honestly, in that case, it's a good form. Okay. That was the weirdest shot I've probably ever taken in my basketball career. That was weird. But it kind of felt good at the same time. But I think I messed up the feet. He doesn't jump that much. So I kind of only got to jump a little bit. And yes, looking back at this, I definitely jumped way too much. So let's work on that. Hey, to be honest, that feels really good. Victor's form might make it in the top 5. After shooting like Victor for the first 5 minutes, I could already tell that I was impressed. So you might be wondering, why is the camera this far? Number 20, Damian Lillard. We all know him from his iconic half-court shot, okay? But his form, we're talking about his form. His form is pretty basic, to be honest. It's literally just a basic form, arms straight, shot. Nothing crazy, nothing really a lot over the head, just kind of right at the head level. So it only feels right to try for the first shot, half court, Damian Lillard style. So let's see if we can make it first try. That was pretty close. But after that not bad attempt of a half-court Damian Lillard shot, I went on to shoot his form, and it's basic, but it gets the job done with arms straight, good follow-through, and a nice form. Jimmy Butler, honestly, he has a pretty good form, but honestly, it's pretty basic, although both his elbows are just kind of out when he shoots. Not the best already, not the best starting off. They're kind of out, they're like this when he shoots. I don't think it's going to be bad, but I don't know. The elbows out is a bit concerning. First shot. That wasn't bad, honestly. That wasn't too bad. Let's keep it going. It's only been about 10 minutes, but I can already tell Jimmy Butler's form I'm not a fan of, honestly. So, Jimmy, not impressed. Not impressed, Jimmy. But Kyrie Irving, on the other hand, honestly, his jump shot is a little bit odd, but I think I like it. Because when he shoots, he actually stays in the air for a while. And my personal shot, I do not do that, so I'm not used to that at all. So we're going to see if that's good or not. And also, if his jump shot is valid. Hey, honestly, I think that was a pretty good first try. That felt like I was Kyrie. Like, I'm not even kidding. That felt like it. Okay, that move and shot felt really good. I literally felt like that was identical to how Kyrie shoots and even plays. This form is feeling good. And so that I would be right about. This form I was very impressed with while using and testing it. All right, now Joel Embiid actually has a secret shooting trick, okay? I don't know if you guys know, but I'm gonna show you. And this is the weirdest thing I've probably ever done. Before he shoots, he takes his hand, goes here, smells it, and then it's the weirdest thing ever. Like, literally the weirdest thing ever. But all jokes aside, his form is actually pretty solid. It's actually pretty solid, especially for a big man. So let's try it and test it out. But I'm not gonna lie, Joel's form was very hard to get down and use, but I still was impressed because of how much it works for him. All right, Joel, I'm actually impressed, honestly. As I was entering the top 15 players, these next 5 players' forms, De'Aaron Fox, Jaylen Brown, Jalen Brunson, Ja Morant, Steph Curry, and LeBron James. These forms were so different, and also some of them goated, so I was very impressed with these. Number 9, Donovan Mitchell. Honestly, his form is very simple, and it looks very simple, but actually, he actually brings the ball from his chest straight to his head, and then releases straight from his head. So it looks simple, but it's not. Because if you don't do that, you're doing the whole thing wrong. So let's see if I can get this on the first try. Do a 3-throw for once. He has a very quick shot, just like Curry, so I feel like I'm going to like this one. So although I missed most of my shots with his form, I was still very impressed while using it. Kevin Durant. This man is so tall, 7 foot, lanky, slimy. That is one thing I'm very impressed with how tall he is. He's actually a decent shooter. So as you see, he kind of goes up and he doesn't really jump much. He just kind of goes lanky like that and fades away with it so he can't get blocked. First shot. It wasn't bad, but I think that wasn't it. That was better. That was better. That one felt good. Kevin Durant, I am very, very impressed. And so these next up-and-coming players, Anthony Edwards, Anthony Davis, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Luka Doncic, Jason Tatum, Giannis Antetokounmpo, were honestly not too good forms. Good shooters, but not my favorite forms to use. So pretty unimpressed with those. But last of all, the one, the only, Nikola Jokic. This man is rated number 1 in the league currently because, honestly, he's a GOAT. You know, he's a GOAT. But his shooting form, I'm gonna be honest, I don't even think he has a shooting form. With the ridiculous shots he hits, I don't even think he has a shooting form. It changes all the time. But with further ado, let's try some of the ridiculous shots that he's made with his shooting form over the head, just like that. That's a close first try. Woo-hoo! Come on, baby. I knew I'd make one. That was clean. Okay. All right. I'm not even going to try that form anymore because how ridiculous it is, but I'm impressed. But it is now time. I have shot NBA's top 25 players in the league right now, everyone's form. Let's see my top 5. All right, so at number 5 spot, we got Karl Anthony Towns. Honestly, I loved how it felt. Honestly, his form felt really good. So we got number 5. Number 4, LeBron James. Honestly, there is no one that shoots like LeBron, I feel like. And honestly, it was kind of cool shooting like him and seeing how he shoots. So yes, number 4 spot, LeBron James. Number 3 is Kyrie Irving, baby. My boy Kyrie coming in at number 3 as also a top 3 contender. Number 2, we got LaMelo Ball. Honestly, I absolutely love how just like freestyle his form is. He'll just pull up one leg, shoot it, make it on some BS. The number 1 spot, I don't even need my list or my book. The boy Stephen Curry, the greatest shooter of all time. And not just because he's the greatest shooter of all time. Reason being, he has literally a perfect form. And I think it's shown over his career that he has a perfect form. That is my top 5 of the shooting list in this video. If you guys did enjoy it, let me know your guys' favorite form down below, what you guys think your favorite form would be. And also, what other form should I try? I'm out.